Hi, I'm Kevin.
And I'm Heather.
And boy, do we have the scoop on the poop.
We got a whole truckload of poop.
Whole truckload of poop. We're putting together Heather's new garden. And so we thought we'd bring you along with us.
Dumping it in. Filling it up. And then we'll just rake it out. So I have here, I've got one bed here, two there, one there. And if you see over here where this concrete is, we're gonna dig up all the weeds here. This used to be the entrance to the basement, but they filled it in. And we have a new entrance, but I'm gonna build that up, and we're actually gonna plant in there too, but we're gonna get all the weeds out first. So you're probably thinking, Heather, it's May. You should have your garden together already. This is true. We moved, and so we had to build new garden beds. And we live in Wyoming, where you really shouldn't plant anything. Well, they say until after Memorial Day. But last year we had a freak freeze that happened the first day of June. So our growing season is not super long here, but I can't start it as early as I did when I lived in Ohio, or everything would be dead.
We got poop.
We got lots of poop. And if you look closely at Kate's face, she put sunscreen on, and like right here. And the boys are the worst. They've got it on their arms and stuff. This is what happens.
This is my skincare routine.
This is what happens when you put on
Poop on the face daily.
when you shovel poop down with. So.
Yep. I feel bad for Miles. He's like covered in it.
Covered in it, yeah.
He's got a nice tan.
Yeah, only it's not tan.
Yep.
It's not tan.
Nope.
And just so you know, what we have here, this is aged manure. It has sat for a while. It is okay to use in the garden. Where we live, there are a lot of ranches. There are a lot of horse corrals. There's just a lot of that kind of stuff. So there's extra manure everywhere. So we get this, we put it in our garden, and hopefully it'll help us grow some wonderful things. So as you can see, this stuff is really dry. And like I said before, it's aged. You don't want to put fresh manure on your garden, it will burn it. But so one of the things that we're going to have to deal with here is water management, because it doesn't rain very often here. So we're going to figure out how to keep all of this stuff wet so that it doesn't dry out and my plants don't grow. That's not rocks, that's poop. I've been throwing the rocks out. Oh, I was gonna say, this thing likes to hide in the weeds, and Chuck is out here exploring what we're doing. Are you guys having fun? There she goes. She thinks she's a tiger.
So this used to be a stairway down to our basement, but it got filled in. So Heather's going to turn it into another. Heather's going to turn it into a garden bed.
Right here, Max. This one right here. I don't know if you can see me or hear me, but it's super windy here, and they keep shoveling the poop in, and it keeps floating back on them, so they're filthy. All right, so these here are I think they're called feed barrels. But what we're gonna do here this year, like last year I planted herbs in them, I planted peas in them, I planted all sorts of things in. This year we're gonna do potatoes in them. And so we're gonna start out with like a little layer of dirt, and then we're going to put the potatoes in, and then we're gonna put more dirt in, and then as they start to grow, we're gonna add more dirt on top of it. So that's what we're gonna do with these. All right, so we've got some in these buckets here. So like I said, we're going to start filling them up with dirt as the potatoes grow. And then we've got all of that done. And we even did, if you look back here, see right there, get some of my grow bags out. So that's going to be Katie's experiments of things that she wants to grow. So But yeah, I think that's a good start. We'll add some more soil to these and then we'll get our plants. So that is the getting ready of our garden.
Thank heavens for our kids.
Yes,
Because
because-
without them, we wouldn't have got this done.
Yeah, and
awesome.
so next is some more soil, like not the manure, but the soil to mix in with it, and then we're going to get the plants to go into it in a couple of weeks.
And
So
I'm sure you already covered that Wyoming is a shorter grow period. and
90
so
days at the most.
we don't plant until Memorial Day.
Yeah.
But there are cold weather crops that are supposed to grow all season, like kale and certain lettuces. And we're going to try those out this
Yeah.
year because that could feed us all the way into the winter, which is unique in this area.
Yeah, so-
But squash and
Squash,
zucchini, those
yeah.
will last into the fall, won't they?
I believe
should.
so. Well, the zucchini probably
Because it's
won't,
hot
but
until September.
We'll do some winter squash and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So some of it Katie and I'll eat. The boys aren't big on
the
squash,
chickens
but
will
the
eat
chickens
squash.
will eat it
Yeah.
too. So.
It's good for them too.
But yeah.
So-
All right.
Well, hey, that's it as we know it for now. Stay tuned, and as always,
More updates as we go.
bye guys.
Bye.